Hello, it's Margot Tripsa. Publishing opportunities with Google Sites. This is tutorial number 8 of the orientation module. Why should you use Google Sites? I listed here 13 reasons why giving students the opportunity to publish their work is very useful. They can showcase their learning, demonstrate mastery, it provides them with authentic audience, they have the opportunity to collaborate, this gives them a sense of community for motivation and excitement, it increases creativity, it gives students a voice. Student-created websites help students develop their writing skills, it helps them develop multimodal literacy and 21st century literacies for reflection purposes. Students can start developing a positive digital footprint for strengthening homeschool connections, and in the end, it's a portfolio of learning. I will show you how to create your first Google site. The first thing you need to do is to log in to your Gmail. As you can see, I am already logged in. If you're not, you will see here a tab that says sign in. So you sign in into your email account and then you access the Google menu, the 9 little dots, and then from the Google menu you can navigate to your email, calendar, drive, or sites right here. So this is what I'm going to do. If you are in your email, for instance, once you log in into your Google account, you will be seeing a screen that looks like this. You go to the 9 little dots and then you can go back to Google Sites. So what you can see here are all the websites that maybe have been shared with me by my students or websites that I created. I will just show you a couple of them just so you can see what they look like. So for instance, you can have the navigation at the top or you can have it on the left or the right side. This is one of them. Okay, and then I can show you this one as well. This one has the navigation bar on the left side. If you haven't created any websites before, you will not see anything listed here. All you would see is this tab that says create. That's where I need to go now. And then you have two options. Either create in classic sites or create a website in the new site. I've been using both, and what I would advise you to do is use the classic sites because the new sites are not really ready and there are some issues with the sites. In the future, I'm sure they will be good, but at this time, it's better if you use classic sites. Then you need to either choose to use some templates or start from scratch. I've done both. I have started with a template for many of my websites, but sometimes it can be tricky because some of the templates that have been submitted by other people have some issues, and sometimes it's hard to get rid of some things that those people uploaded to the template. So the first thing you will need to do is name your site, sample Google site, and then you have a choice to either browse the gallery for templates or start with a blank template. I will show you this option now. You just click on it and then go to create. So it looks pretty bare, so I will show you how to create pages. The first thing you need to do is go to this plus and it says create page. And then you need to give a name to your page. Let's suppose I want to create a page that's called Stories. You type in the name of the page and then create. Then you need to hit save. I want to create a new page, so I repeat the process, create page. I will name this one Science Project. Create and then save. And I add a third page called Fiction Books and create. Maybe I create one more and I call it Math Fun. Don't forget to hit save. Okay, what you need to do next is go to the gear button. You see the gear here, and then go down to edit site layout. Now that you're here, if you want to have a horizontal navigation, you just activate horizontal navigation and you deactivate the sidebar. And then you wait, and then it's going to show up here, but you still cannot see the pages that you just created. So what you need to do is click on this area, not the header, but this area. If I click here, I will see a window that looks like this. So this is what you need to see in order to add your pages. I just go here, add page. I have the home page already. I will maybe do the stories and then add science projects, you need to add them one by one, and then math fun, and maybe fiction books. Now, if you don't want them to be in this order, you just use the arrows. So maybe I think I want this fiction books to go right after stories. Okay, and then if I like the way it looks, then I move on. Maybe if I want to move the science projects next, I can. You need to know that the arrows that point to the right or to the left are for creating sub-pages. If I want to make any of these a sub-page, I would click on it and then it will show up under fiction books, which doesn't really make sense, so I'll put that page back. But that's what you need to do if you want to create sub-pages. I'll move it back. And then if you want the tabs to look like boxes or tabs or links, you have this option here. And then OK. And then when it's saved, you hit close. Now I can see all my tabs over there. If I don't want to see the comments section and the add files section, you need to go to the gear button and page settings. So you need to make that change for every single page. So I don't want to see attachments or comments, so I take the check mark away from those two boxes and then save. So I am in math fun right now. I can see that they disappeared, but if I go to the stories, for instance, I see that they still show up. So I'll go back to the gear button, page settings, and I get rid of that. If I like it, I need to do the same thing on all the pages. Pretty simple. And then the same story with the science projects. I go to the gear button, page settings, and I remove the check marks. The next thing I will show you is how to change the sharing and the permissions, which I think is a very important thing you need to do right at the beginning. This is how I go back. I will show you one more time. You go to the gear button and then sharing and permissions. If you pay attention, you will see that it says Vision International School Qatar, but it says anyone at Vision International School Qatar can find and edit, and you probably don't want anyone at the school to be able to edit your website, so you need to change that. So maybe what you want to do is anyone at Vision International School can view. Or if you want the parents to also be able to see the students' websites, that you need to check either the first option or the second option. But in my opinion, I don't think it's necessary to make your website public, and you can choose the second option, which is anyone with a link can view it. So in other words, the students can share their websites with their parents or family members, and they can see their websites. It's not searchable on Google because they are not making it public. If they want somebody to have access to it, they need to send the link to that person and they will be able to see it. Save. You can enable page level permissions if you want students to collaborate only on certain pages, or you can simply have the students share the website and give each other editing rights if you want them to work together on a website. And then you go back, and then it is very easy to edit the pages. For instance, this is the home page. I go to the pen and then I can just go ahead and type whatever I want and then save. And you can see that it's here, and I go to stories and then I just click on the pen and then start typing. And then if I want to insert documents, it's very easy, or videos or pictures, the students can embed anything they want. It is very easy for students to go to Google Drive and then find documents in their Google Drive and then just import their document over there and then save. I want to center it and then I hit save and the letter will show up on the website. I can go back to the pen, and then if the student wants to add something more, it is very easy. They can write something, insert, if they have something in Google Drive, maybe a picture, maybe a drawing, any kind of presentations they have, or just a video. If they have the video in their Google Drive, that's what they need to do. Find a video and then insert the video there. Okay, I will just cancel this. If the video is not in their drive, then they can just insert the link or a YouTube link if it's a YouTube video, and they paste the link here and then just save, and they can change the size of the video. This is a pretty good size, and then just save. In the next tutorial, you will learn how to add color to your website. Thank you.